I remember Mr. de Valera's visit to Trinity. It was to address the College Historical Society and made a very impassioned appeal for Trinity men to throw in their lot, not only as regards their work, their vocations, but as regards their whole outlook, throw themselves into accord with the Irish nation. The reception was polite but cold.
Trinity College was a mystery to many Dubliners. Many Dubliners would have gone around Trinity rather than through it because Trinity was seen very much as an alien presence in a free state. It had negative connotations at the religious level because Catholics tended to shun, or most Catholics would tend to shun, going to Trinity for their education. And it was also seen to be identified with perhaps Protestant economic interests in the city. Now, I know this is overstatement or it tended to be somewhat cliched, but I'm talking about perceptions in the 1930s.
Trinity, I mean, among my contemporaries, a great many came from ex-unionist homes. Needless to say, the younger generation, as is usual, were rather critical sometimes of their parents' attitude. But the bulk of college, I think, would still, on occasion, sing God Save the King. And I remember in the college baths, there would be a competition in the morning between those who sang God Save the King, not always very harmoniously. I myself, for example, am tone deaf, and those who sang the soldier's song. The former managed to drown the latter.
It was gradually, quietly dropped as those who were old stage, dyed-in-the-wool conservatives passed from the scene and newer people came on. But it was symptomatic of a certain divided loyalties, a certain malaise in the college.
The sort of neo-colonial thing was fairly much present all the time. I could nearly say it was all pervasive. A lot of the institutions were still royal, and they were a lot of them clung diligently to that royal prefix. And a lot of them, a lot of people, even in my time growing up in that, they still looked to Britain, London, as sort of their second home, maybe. Certainly a very important place, very important thing in their lives.
I think it's hard to find anyone, except one went perhaps to a very remote corner in the very far west, who's not an Anglo-Irishman in the sense that some elements in his thinking and usually in his reading are not either not part of the general British heritage, to which, of course, the south of Ireland has greatly contributed.
De Valera